Hello YouTube, good morning. It is Tuesday morning. I've been up all night, so say pulling an all-nighter because I had a little bit of a hiccup over the weekend. I didn't get those horns posted off on Monday because I got distracted by another problem. Unfortunately, a piece of equipment is vital to casting horns, that is to say the scales I use for measuring out the resin, decided to pack up on me. So I spent most of Monday dismantling them, changing the buttons, refreshing all the contacts, running it over the soldering iron basically, and it started working again, but by the time I managed to get it working I realised that the post had gone, so they're going to get posted off today. I can show you them. One of each here. They have one here with the black low light wash. A lovely, simple, realistic effect, I think. Obviously, if you want to do it to like hand airbrush it and do lots of fine detail work, you improve it more. But it's for a simple one shot. It's you can't beat it. You really can't. And that one there in cappuccino brown, also very nice, I feel. And they'll be going off in the post today. Something that will also be going off in the post today is the order for the prototype number 10 springbok horns. Now these, I think they're gorgeous. I got these imported from South Africa. Very nice. I've lost a little bit of there, but yeah, these are the originals, and unfortunately, I decided to use new silicon on them. I was platinum cure silicon, but a harder shore. That's basically a harder silicon. In the idea that with them being long and thin like that, I really didn't want any sort of collapse or warping, so I used a stiffer silicon to get a nice result. And unfortunately, as a result, it turns out after I removed the silicon from them, it didn't relax back to its original size, so it no longer fits in the fiberglass shells I make up for them. So unfortunately, these ones it's made them so much more awkward to cast these. I can't put the shells around them without crushing them and distorting them, which is what I wanted to avoid in the first place. So it's been a lot of cast them by slush casting and holding them in as gently as I can, because if I press too hard I'm going to either crack the previous layer of the slush cast, or I'm going to distort them by warping the mould. And I've managed to get good casts out of them, but it took an awful lot of time, and I am so exhausted. When it hit midnight, I'm like, I've got to go through the night to get this done, because they're already overdue as it is, because of some issues with the fiberglass and getting more resin in. And and there was bubbles in the tips. Bubbles in the tips. They've been a bit of a pain in the arse as well. But they're working now, and doing this I've managed to get the figures finalised on how much, so they'll probably be going for about £12 a pair, and I think that's reasonable, though I'm going to need to make the new moulds up again already for them. Well, there's really no other option for that. What are we doing now? I'll use the tin cure silicon, do a multi-layer glove mould like I did with the others. It's not long lasting, but it'll do for the time being and let me run them out. Ideally though, what I want to do is get a rotocaster knocked together at some point very soon. I have ordered a new set of scales. They're on their way. The reason I left, these have lasted about 2 years now. It's amazing that they have. If you want to make scales last a long time, put them in a Ziploc bag. Just make sure it's not too tight, otherwise the bag will press down and obscure the reading, or mess the reading up. I've been putting off buying a new one because I've been hoping to find an affordable 5 kilo sort of range scale that still did the 0.1 gram resolution, because I find that's important. Just like when you're going to tip over to like the full grams. It's good to see it coming. Unfortunately, I haven't found these short of using, say, scientific balances, and they cost many hundreds of pounds. So instead I'm grabbing another one of these and a set of 5 kilo kitchen scales, which I'm hoping I'll be able to tap into the load cell, the weight sensor in them, and possibly get a bit more resolution out of it. We'll see. I don't know how well that will go, but well, it'll be worth. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot for a £5. So, but yeah, the New Springbok horns come out very nicely. This is two of the ones that came out a bit too pale. The other ones are behind me there. You can see the pair that's going to be shipped off today. Yeah, they're lovely. They've got a lovely... I adore this curve they've got to them. They've got a very slight twist to them, so that may not be for everyone. I know some people want some really straight line ones, but I think they'd be gorgeous. If you wanted to say a dragon or something, they'd be perfect. Perfect. You get a lovely sort of you get the sort of flow up the side of the head. And in fact, I'm hoping to do these not just for costuming, but actually modify the base so I could sell them as barrettes or similar, just like as hair grips or some such. They're pretty light. They're pretty light. They've got a bit of, obviously they're long, so they're going to bob. They're going to bob, but I think if I take off a flat cut across there, I can put hair clips into them, and that might work. I've got a couple of spare ones I can try it out with to test and see how well it works. I'm reasonably confident, but for the moment, they'll just be for costume use, and yeah, they're going to come out nice. They're going to be a lovely horn. But for the moment, I've been up for 24 hours or so. I'm really tired. I've been running off coffee. Both my coffee mugs are now empty. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the wastage off the end of the horns, take them inside, pack them, shower, then run them up to the post office, and then I'm going to take the rest of the day off. So, thank you, good night, good day, whatever. I will see you in the next video. Ta-ra.